Hey friends, it's Chris.
And Yeji.
Welcome back. So we're at a protest right now to impeach President Yoon. What are they saying?
There's not after impeachment, Yoon.
Impeach,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we got to give you an update on what's going on here in Korea regarding the impeachment of President Yoon. They're actually taking a vote today, and it's unsure.
5.
Yeah, so it's
Right
5:04 right now. So they just started the meeting. So we'll update you as we get the vote. But we want to also talk about sort of what's surrounding sort of the lead up to the impeachment vote and some things they may or may not have known. So, like for example, I didn't know this, but there's a bunch of like right wing, conservative, crazy conspiracy theory YouTubers that kind of support Yoon. And
Yeah, support you.
Yeah, they do.
You is very into those kind of YouTuber.
yeah.
Very, very.
And it sounds
So when he just keep watching them, he keep thinking, oh, they just manipulate the voting, they fix the voting, and they want to just remove him. So he's very into it, and he's maybe getting nervous. When you just hearing same thing over
Right,
and
right,
over,
right.
you're kind of brainwashed, right?
It's just hilarious when you talk about that because it's the same as Trump, and I think it's like these old guys who get a little bit crazy, and maybe they hang out with other old guys. Because the other thing about the conspiracy YouTubers, a lot of them are kind of old, which is very funny.
And plus, there's a rumor, but I think it's true. Like they're very into fortune teller things.
Oh,
I never understand they leave the
funny.
blue house that they just move. They just move the blue house.
Okay, so to explain what this means, the Blue House is basically like the White House in Korea. They just call it the Blue House, and they changed the location of the Blue House.
Yeah, they just said, and I don't want to live in blue house. And they just, like speak. They act like they're generous. I'm gonna open White House to the public, but it's really, really hassle to build new like president house, new president house.
Right. So that's more of a guess. That you think maybe a fortune teller told them they have to be in a new location or something like that?
Yes, and the funny thing is when he announced
Yeah.
the date and time,
Right.
when you write in Chinese character,
Mhm.
it is the king.
So if you know anything about fortune teller in Korea, numbers, dates, birthdays, the kind of thing, it matters. Some people take it really quite seriously. The same with cults in Korea. People take this stuff seriously as well. And this actually matters because the prior person in the same party as Yoon, Park Geun-hye, also was heavily influenced by a cult.
Yeah.
And that's not made up. That's like she was charged with conspiracy theory. Or not, how can I say? She was charged with well, actually the word is conspiracy because when we charge someone, that is like conspired to take power or corruption, that kind of stuff. So why do people still vote for this party? It's anyone's guess. The other thing too, which is really funny, is regarding the Yoon stuff. We had this like union come out. There was like a professor union and a diplomat union. Okay, not the reason why I'm saying union, because the organization / union made a statement that they still support Yoon, right? And then kind of the articles were saying the organization has 6,300 professor members, conservative, but they wrote a letter supporting Yoon.
So all of them agree.
Right.
The letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's what's missing from the letter.
There's no list.
No list of names.
Yeah, but they have a union list, but I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. There's a list because the way anytime you write a letter, guys, you understand this. Like I could list people in my union, but normally when you write a letter of like political support, people would literally sign my name and say I support it. So it sounds like to me that the union head may support you.
No, I don't know. Maybe the top of
Who knows, right?
many of member agree with that, but who knows?
Well, I would agree with that because when I was at Hongdae, so that's one of the top universities in Korea. Many of the senior professors in my department were very supportive of Park Geun-hye. Again, that's Yoon's party, so they're basically all Republican. It's easier way to say it. And then I mentioned before, the head of my department, which is my former boss, ended up working for Park Geun-hye. And you remember what happened to him?
Jail.
Yeah, he went to prison. And I laughed, but obviously it's not funny to him. But we were all talking about that. So he had established a blacklist for artists essentially, and these aren't good people. Point being, Yoon also gave an apology today. So what was that all about?
But it was a really apology, and it was I was waiting for his speech, and I just went to bathroom, washed my face, and I don't see it. But there's a news he did it.
Oh,
So it turns out that he only gave 2 minute speech. It's shorter than reels.
right,
So
right.
literally sorry, he says, I give my power to my party.
Mhm.
So then, he says sorry for the, make uncomfortable, the public, but I don't think he's really regretting and sorry.
Yeah, if you watch the speech itself, I don't feel like the dude's sorry. It just there's okay. So we actually looked at this before when we had the if you remember, do you remember all the FTX YouTubers that pretended they were sorry,
Yeah.
the crypto stuff?
Our friend,
Oh, 1 second.
감사합니다.
Actually, we'll show you guys what we got here.
Just little
So
snack,
we got like little
appetizer.
little snacks here, and these are like kind of side dishes ahead of time. So we ordered fish and things. But anyway, so going back to you remember the FTX YouTubers people?
Oh, they just read. Oh, actually,
What's that?
I felt like he's just read the front prompter.
Yeah. So when I showed Yejin to bring the FTX YouTubers, is that basically these people did crypto scams on YouTube. They weren't really sorry. They took the money, they kept the money, and they basically made these fake apologies.
Yeah.
So Yejin's apology, yeah.
I guess the apology's it's too late. It was too late too.
Oh, too late. Yeah.
3 days right before the
Right.
voting.
Right.
Too late.
But the other thing too, I want to mention about the his apology, like when I showed the YouTuber apologies, and you said, "Hey, look at real apologies on Korean YouTube." You remember that? And a real apology, at least from the Korean perspective, because Korean shame is a big part of the culture. Like if you do something wrong, you feel deep shame. And so when a YouTuber in Korea like seriously apologizes, they're like seriously crying. They bow several times. Like they feel like it just feels like no, that could be acting too. I guess directly,
Yeah,
but
but it's not gonna do that. We are expecting that he's, I quit the president,
right,
but
right.
he's not gonna do that. So
Yeah. So regardless of how the vote turns out today, people will probably still keep protesting until he goes to prison. Chances are.
oh, that's right before, she's a student.
Oh, students.
So she's a college student, so she has an exam tomorrow, but she's here to give a speech.
So then the opposition party has been giving public statements regarding Yoon, and there's something that really stood out to me is they were not referring to him as president. They were just saying like Mr.
Mr. Yoon, 윤석열 씨, the other 조국 party, he said 윤석열 씨.
Yeah. So the language is built in, like you could say President Yoon, or you could say Mr. Yoon. I don't know if they're using any disrespectful language to him. Have you heard anything like that? So because Korean language has different levels of
But
respect.
they're not gonna swear. They're like the leader of the party.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So no one's really done like that.
Yeah. But they're using the, like he's doing the illegally, those kind of words, the law kind of words,
Oh,
but
okay.
not the like swearing.
So when they make the charges, they're making it really clear this is by the law, this is legal, and stuff like that.
So now they're voting right now, and I can hear someone's yelling. Yeah. I don't know, it's crazy. We did that 8 years ago. It's a game.
Yeah, this voting's interesting too, guys, because the way they do it, they go in a private booth.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, I have it here too. Yeah, they go in a private booth. We don't do it this way in USA. So the way we vote, yeah, it's interesting. They go in a private booth. You guys see
They're
that?
gonna have
That's really interesting.
two vote,
So
and
this will be the first vote. What's the first vote on?
first vote investigate his wife.
Right. So his wife, whether she was taking bribes, the purses, and other things. So voting on whether or not you can investigate her.
The manipulate market charges, but they
Insider trading stuff. Okay. And then the second vote will be on whether or not we can investigate you.
impeachment.
Oh, impeachment, not investigate.
Yeah.
Okay. So first vote is investigate wife for corruption. Second vote would be impeach you. Yeah, the vote is underway. They don't have a scoreboard up, so how long do you think it'll take to count these things? Either right away, probably.
So I'm not sure how many
We're watching here.
people are there, but there are 300 total.
Yep,
They need to get more than 200.
Yeah. 200 votes. I don't think they need more. They just need 200 votes.
Well, to all agree,
Right, right,
they
right.
can pass.
I just
So,
want to make it clear because you said more than 200, so they need
yeah,
200.
200.
192 votes or seats are in the opposition party. Then, so they need 8 people in the Yoon's party to defect. So we're watching this now live. The protests actually outside of Seoul are huge, and we're actually going to go to the protests right here, right after we eat, and we'll head on there. And people are yelling.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's anyone in Yoon's party is there? Like,
I don't know. It's so small.
yeah, we're trying to see. We're trying to see if it's full. Okay, so we kind of figure out what's going on a little bit. Basically, they line up. I know you can't see this, but they'll line up in the back of the room, go into like a little booth kind of closet thing. They're probably stamping their something. So the way that Koreans traditionally vote is like you have like a personal stamp.
No, personal stuff. Probably they have.
You know, there's a personal stamp. Okay, okay.
I don't.
Oh, just a generic stamp.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then you take your ballot and then you give it to the front of the room. So it's just kind of interesting the way that they're voting. I'd be curious, like, because I've never seen this before either in this way.
And they open the box. Oh, you know, the front of everyone.
Oh no, yeah, yeah. Because you do want to show that this stuff is all above board. They've done votes in the past where it's all digital, right? They have like a scoreboard kind of thing. For this, though,
The scoreboard was when he did the martial canceled the martial law thing. We did
cancel the martial law was scoreboard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So this is all paper ballots. But remember, because the Yoon guy was all about conspiracy theories. Looks like our food here. We'll show you this. Actually, you can look down. There's our food.
네.
Oh, it's good.
여기 약간 검은색 있는 쪽이
네네.
등살 쪽이고요. 그리고요.
네.
위에 있는 건 가마살.
네.
전반적으로 등살 먼저 드시는 거 추천.
감사합니다.
That's our food that just
Take
came
a
out.
picture.
We're going to eat a little bit and watch some more of the votes come in, and we'll let you know what's going on with impeachment. So this is to Tan-haek. Here's to hoping that Yoon gets impeached, or we say in Korean, how do we say it? Tan-haek. So Tan-haek Yoon. Vote should be up soon. We'll see.
Yeah, you gotta keep watching it.
Yeji's friends have been all messaging her, and they're all messaging each other
Yeah.
watching this live. They just showed that
Many of youth parties, they just left.
so no vote. They're just left.
Yeah, just left.
Which is kind of interesting because so in English we say abstain, which means I don't want to vote like to defend him, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to vote to remove him. So people will do that if they don't want to be on the record. And then some people stay. So now the question is how many of his will stay? With this kind of stuff, guys, you want to be on the right side of history, right? You want to do the right thing because, like for example, in the past, if you sided with the bad, president's bad or whatever, people are going to remember you, right? That you did the wrong thing. So do the right thing. So so he would be part of Yoon's party too, maybe.
Probably. That's why it's around him all that.
Yeah. So there's a guy sitting all by. Here, I'll show. There's a guy sitting all by himself. There's showing like all these empty seats, and there's like one guy all by himself. So that's kind of what there's. So that'd be like these are all the.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There might be about 20 of them still there, is what we're looking at here, basically. Interesting. Interesting. That looks like not a Korean.
Yeah, that's not Korea. He's not Korea.
Oh, that's
He's Korean now, but he's not. His DNA is not Korean.
oh, so you actually have someone who's not Korean blood per se. Oh, interesting. And he's part of Yoon's party. But he'd be from so there's a guy right here back here. He doesn't totally not Korean, but I mean he's Korean citizen, just not.
Yeah, I think she used to be American.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. How many people would be like that? Maybe in Australia. He might be, interesting. Okay.
Before there was like Philippine.
Oh yeah, sure. Because we actually have Chinese minority here too, a large population. All right, we'll keep you updated on what's going on with the vote, but it's very interesting. So basically, it's if you support Yoon, you kind of just leave, or just don't want to vote at all.
Yeah, just leave.
But I think they're going to have enough if those
if
people that they're showing.
The other party, Minjudang, says, they're gonna how can I say, put the agenda again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they try again.
They're just going to keep calling the vote. So, and the people are going to keep protesting. So I think that takes guts. Many people complain that the Democrats don't have it. We say guts, like enough courage to just keep pushing on Trump. And you can also argue that Republicans are cowards to not go after Trump.
Still young.
So, but this first vote was on the wife.
Yeah, first one.
So we're not on the main vote yet.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you guys updated. What they're doing, it's interesting. They're going to count it. They're all paper ballots, and kind of how they're doing it is just literally showing it all in public and say, hey guys, you can clearly see we're putting the ballot in. Now we're clearly counting the things, and they basically want to show this that, hey, there's no cheating going on at all. Because remember, there's a lot of people on Yoon's party that would call conspiracy theory on everything. So it's very interesting. You got cameras everywhere. And this is how democracy, looks like. This is what it looks like. If you want to do democracy in a way that no one can refute it, right? You do in-person, this kind of stuff for these kind of really important votes. Very, very, very interesting. So what you can see, they're counting at the table right now all the votes, and so everyone can see. They're probably counting more than once. It's like probably, I don't know, 10 people around the table, right? So everyone can see what's going on.
Yeah,
And then
my friends keep messaging.
Yeah, Ajay's friends keep messaging and talking about what's going to happen. So this is again the first vote. So we're watching the speech now after the vote. They just said if you've left the building, you're ignoring the people, you're ignoring democracy, ignoring the Congress. I think they're going to announce it now. This is the first vote.
결과를 말씀드리겠습니다. 윤석열 대통령 배우자 김건희의 주가 조작 사건 등의 진상 규명을 위한 특별검사 임명 등에 관한 법률안 제의에 거르다.
Waiting for the result here. Is he pausing?
Maybe not. Even
표수 300표 중
300 out of 300.
18표.
Fake shift? Fake shift?
The two vote is short.
Oh, two votes short. So that would have been, there should be 198 votes then. Oh yeah, fake do shift out. They're
Yeah.
2 votes short.
Yeah.
2 votes short.
So they are yelling each other right now.
Is there enough people in the building so I don't know if there's 200 people in the building right now to actually. Yeah, they're all yelling at each other, which I completely understand.
Yeah, they start yelling at each other.
2 votes
So we're
short. So
gonna
that means 6.
Someone.
Right, but it should be the same.
Yeah.
Well, we don't.
So they vote and they left. So Yoon's party, they vote for.
Also, some people did vote.
Yeah, not to investigate. Then.
Okay. So it wasn't 198 to 0. It was 198. Well, how many people voted on the other side?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So we actually have the actual number. Do you want to share what it is?
Like maybe see.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see it,
Yeah.
but what is it? Just read it.
198,
Mhm.
3, and 102.
So everyone did vote. Actually, everyone voted. So I thought there'd be some people that just wouldn't vote and leave, but they actually did vote.
Yeah.
So that means there were 6 people who
Yeah.
on Yoon's party who defected. Then, there's a huge protest outside. So chances are
It's gonna be, like tough winter if it's not passed. People's going on the street, and we say candle demonstrate.
candlelight protest.
Yeah.
But everything's all peaceful, and they'll just keep calling the votes again. So you only need to get 2 more people to defect, essentially.
Very easy.
So basically, there's a line of people that want to talk, right? So everyone's kind of expressing their feelings, right?
Now he's on the stage. I'm the regular student.
Right.
I wanna say, what I feel.
Right.
So yeah, he's just started talking right now.
You can see what it says.
We gotta protect from you, my family, and
Right.
friends.
Protect family and friend. It's good to see what other people are saying here.
Yeah, this young college student.
Right. But that's the whole point of this. When you're democracy, you want to see like there's other people. You're not alone, right? In these kind of things, right?
Okay, so we figured out what some of the politicians were yelling. The ones in the opposition party were basically saying to Yoon's party, people who left after the first vote, that was on the wife, saying you're a bunch of traitors, come back in, right? And then the essentially like your Speaker of the House, the head person of the Parliament, was saying, or National Assembly, what was he saying?
Who's leaving the Congress? You're ignoring the Congress, and you're ignoring people and country. And he's angry.
Yeah, how do you feel that some people just would leave and not vote in the second one?
But they're gonna keep trying. Even if you're denied right now, I don't know. You shouldn't stand on wrong side.
They don't.
If you know that you're wrong, but they wanna keep their power. That's why they're doing it. That's
So
my opinion.
what might happen too is sometimes is when you like say you didn't vote or whatever, and then people in your hometown, like where the city you
Yeah,
represent,
yeah.
if there's enough people who are like, why didn't you vote to get rid of you or whatever, then you have a lot of because that's what your representative is. You're representing the people of your city or right.
Did something wrong. Gotta just focus on that. You are thinking, they will keep change the subject.
Yeah. So that's something that if you guys are curious, what are the defense of Yoon is they just change the subject. They'll say like
Did something illegal. You
right.
gotta focus on that, but
Right.
they're just keep change the subject. Oh, but other parties did that, but it's not about that. You know.
That's what in English, that's what the Republicans always do. We always make fun of them because they always say we call it whataboutism.
Mm.
So you ask them like, Trump's a felon, they'll be like, but what about this? What about like they basically want to change the subject to Hillary Clinton or something like that. So it's kind of a similar thing that happening. These people behave like Republicans. It's really interesting. The more that we see it, conspiracy theorists,
But
cultists.
it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah, but
It's not.
we only need 2 more people to come to the right side.
There's no two people less. You're never gonna pass.
No, you just have to get 2 people to change their mind. That's what I'm saying.
But what if they're not?
What? No, it's not. Just you got to be positive. Don't listen to Yeji. We need 2 more. We need 2 more people to change their mind. But it's crazy though. Just think about like historically how, you have this president that calls in the military. Well, actually, we got to make this clear. He calls in the military to essentially, arrest and block the vote. And the second one was the other mission was to go to the election office and like basically find the data and see if there's any conspiracy stuff like that with elections. So there's actually 2 missions: block the current vote on impeachment and try to find out any data on
The rest ahead of other parties.
oh, rest ahead of the other party. Yeah, it's like that kind of stuff, guys. There's clearly way out of bounds, and this Yoon guy should be in prison. That's a legal order.
So now they're explaining why we have to impeachment Yoon. So before that, so they're calling the name who left the Congress.
Right.
So the front of person call and everyone repeat.
Oh, everyone's repeating.
Yeah.
Wow. So that would be kind of like if in USA if the people who didn't vote to get rid of Trump, you'd be like Mitch McConnell, and then everyone in the Congress would say Mitch McConnell, right? Or then you would say like Gates, like Matt Gates. That's really powerful.
Yeah.
Guys, the Koreans know how to do this stuff. I mean, that's basically public shaming.
Yeah.
Public shaming. Public shaming.
They're not coming back.
No, this is what you do. I mean, this is the thing. You got to try everything you can. No, this is it's really powerful. So what we're seeing right now is all these people are standing, and so what it is, the head of the House, the Speaker, essentially is saying this person left the building, and then everyone repeats their name. That it's important to see this. Everyone's watching, and guys, you want to be on the right side of history here. Remember, Yoon, used the military to try to arrest his political opposition, try to break the
try to break the 3 parts of Korea.
Yeah, the courts, the president, the office, and the Congress, right? So testing my democracy, would that be the legislative, executive, and judicial branches, right? It's important. This is it's not gonna end here. We just want to show you like what you can do to again. This is all peaceful. It's all peaceful. What's that?
Gonna give it space.
Okay, we got more food. So again, guys, this is really effective. The Speaker of the House is basically like Matt Gates, and then everyone repeats Matt Gates, right? And then
people, there is the live chatting.
Yeah.
And people write the name.
So then the live chatting on the videos, everyone's writing the name. So this is how democracy, looks like. If you know that your fellow, members of the Congress are doing the wrong thing, you publicly shame them.
Yeah,
these people.
Sad. It's really sad.
No, but it's going to be the right.
I know, right movement.
No, it's the right move.
Right move. But
I think this
causes this situation is really sad.
For me, I don't think sad. I think this is like a show of people who are fighting for the right thing. No, that's what it is. I mean, I get upset because we shouldn't be in this position at all.
Yeah.
No, but you want people to stand up to the bad people. That's why I told you guys before.
I hope they're coming back. I really
theoretically. theoretically, there's political pressure. Like, imagine these people's phones, or what's calling them. Why aren't you back in the building? Imagine like powerful donors theoretically, but we don't know how
But we do have a
what's that?
experience that who were standing next to the President Park, they're still alive. They're still doing the politics.
So it didn't end their career.
No,
Yeah, right.
some of
Right.
them.
Right. Yeah, and it's the same. There's still people who stand with Trump. I mean, it's pretty ludicrous. And giving an idea, guys, the last public data that I've seen, only 17% of the country right now support Yoon. So it's pretty low. Yeah, you've seen the names.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen something done in this way. I just think it's done very well in order to impeach this guy. So we'll keep you guys updated.
각자의 모두는 김주현의 불사에 나이를 아십니까? 오늘 그분들이 지금의 2009년생일 뿐입니다. 우리는 그 상황에 처할 뿐일 뿐.
So we're in Busan, and I can just tell you guys, democracy is really cold.
This is warmer than Seoul.
Yeah, it's warmer in Seoul, but we're just taking a break right now in the cafe, warming up. But yeah, there's something important about, regardless of what the weather is, you go out and you support your fellow, people and citizens, and do what's right. But it can be very cold in democracy. So.
Yes, but you get the hot patch.
But that's one of the thing. That's why, like, President Yoon, when you try to like overthrow the government, you do it when it's cold. So like it's like
Cold, middle of the night.
Yeah, 'cause
you're asleep.
it's irritating for people to come out, yeah, and try to fight you. But if someone does something bad enough to piss off enough people, you come out in the cold. So don't do this again. I don't want to come out in the cold again, right? So anyway, we're gonna warm up. We'll go back outside. So there was one gentleman, older guy. What was he saying?
He said he's been doing the demonstration for it's been a year, but he haven't seen the 응원봉 cheering the light bulb for. He haven't seen many of cheering light bulb.
Cheer light bulbs.
Yeah, because cheering light bulb, 응원봉 is actually for the idol, means young people.
Idol means like the rock concert pop star kind of thing, right?
Yeah, K-pop star.
Yeah.
Like, I saw the BTS
Right.
there.
Right.
So that means he's saying there's a lot more young people right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You want young people to participate and pay attention to this stuff. So yeah, more young people are showing up. It's good.
So I'm watching this. There is a live chatting. People say we should do the public election.
Right. So there's regular people decide whether or not we impeach him.
I know that it takes a lot of money, so it's not practical.
But that's the thing of what democracy, how it should work, is that your representative, right, the politician that represents your city or area, represents what the people's vote is. So if the people themselves start protesting like crazy in their towns and say, hey, we want you to vote a certain way, that's how it works.
Started voting again.
Okay, so now we're voting on the important one, which is the impeachment vote, but it's probably going to be the same result. Chances are. I just keep saying, no, as the public shaming of this person, and I keep using the word Matt Gaetz, we can want to use Mitch McConnell, whoever, to say their name and then everyone repeated in the room is really, really powerful. Then you're impressed with the Speaker of the House, the head person. He seems.
He's not the president of the House. He's the 대변인?
Like the head person of the party, maybe?
Not the head person, the speaker. Yeah, speaker of the other part.
Yeah, okay. So the head of the opposition party. Yeah, okay. So they're voting right now on the impeachment. Do you want to say what's going on?
So there's possibility 투표 불성립.
Yeah, so what it means is the vote is not valid. The basic reason why then the Yoon's party would leave, if you don't have enough people in the building, yeah, then the vote itself is not valid. So I guess the rules are you have to have maybe 200 people in the building or something like that, maybe. So there's not enough people in the building. So we'll see what happens from here. It's probably the vote probably would have been the same. So it's a 2 vote short, so 198 to 0 probably would have been, right? But the vote doesn't count. So I don't know. The next time we vote, we'll keep you updated. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or just do it on Monday, maybe. Today, right now, is a Saturday as we speak, and the protests are really, really big right now in Korea. So the Park Geun-hye thing, a lot of protesters, so much pressure, and eventually that she did. I was impeached. So I want to give you guys a difference in culture here in Korea. So what they're showing right now is they're showing replay of Yoon's party the politicians who are leaving the Congress, leaving the National Assembly, and they have to walk through like all of the staffers essentially. And
Or the journalists.
yeah. And so basically, remember, this is a time when the Speaker of the House would be like, say, the name like Matt Gaetz, and then everyone repeats Matt Gaetz, and then they had to walk through this line of people, and it's basically shame. So some people had like their jacket over their head, right? They didn't want to show their face. Some people had their head down. Some were wearing masks. So some of these people, they know they're doing the wrong thing. This is shame. This is shame. And
But they're too coward. They have to follow the
that's coward. Yeah.
Chinese police.
And this, guys, like in any of these kind of situations, do the right thing. Don't follow the bad leader. That's you're gonna hate yourself later in life. It's a bad thing. Now, one of the problems with this, of course, I'm sure you guys know, is that there's still going to be people who support Yoon, but history is going to look poorly on you the same way the people who support Trump. History is going to look poorly on you. But this shows, though, when people have shame, that they feel bad about it. So, what percentage feel bad, we don't know. We just need 2 people to defect to get rid of you. So,
No,
okay.
6 more people.
No, 2 more. I thought 6 more. There's 6 more now? Why was the first vote 198 then?
They vote, but they leave, so there's only 2 people left.
Oh, okay.
outside, so we need 6 more.
You think you need 6 more now? So the wife vote was different than the Yoon vote.
They
Okay.
left.
Interesting. Yeah. I have never seen anything like this, the way that this whole thing is shaking out, because but they're gonna keep calling the votes on this stuff. You're watching history live. So updating you what's going on now. The opposition party's giving a speech. What are they saying?
They complete the voting,
Mhm.
so they're waiting for the Yoon's party to come back and vote.
Yeah, and they're also basically saying, if you don't come back and vote, right? Because there's basically, the vote is still open. You're a traitor, and you're working with the traitor. Again, you're betraying your people, betraying your country, these kind of things, and do the right thing. So essentially, as in English, we would say, country over party. Your country's more important
Yeah.
than your party.
Yeah,
So
that's what they're doing.
yeah.
Exactly.
So it's literally the same stuff that you'll see with the Republicans in USA, where like they vote party over country. But you want to be on the right side of history. We'll keep you guys
I'm
updated.
sure
with
they're
that.
like, I want to go, but everybody stays, so I
Yeah,
couldn't move.
yeah.
So I just stay here with them.
Just cowards. Just
Yeah.
cowards. So we have another update. What happened?
So one member of Congress came back. Kim Sang-uk came back, but we're not sure he's gonna vote or not.
I think he's voting. That's got to be him voting right there, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh no. So there's someone else. So no,
Yeah.
yeah. So they must have got pressure. He's voting.
Yeah.
Now I'm assuming he's gonna vote
If you
to
want to be a star, you should come back now.
No, there would be. It would be, actually. Yeah. For
Star.
political reasons. But it's the right thing to do, but and political reasons, 100%. And he's sitting in his chair. And
Yeah.
it's actually still possible to happen. So they didn't close the vote. The
If
vote's
you
still open.
Next round.
Oh, look at people are giving him handshakes. And,
Yeah.
he came back. He came back. So someone actually came back. That's really cool.
Kim
Really?
Sang-uk
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
should all repeat his name too.
Yeah, Kim Sang-uk came back.
Yeah. And they're all
So,
shaking his hand.
yeah.
Guys, this is democracy. This is really cool. He came.
Yeah, he has a gun.
Yeah. Showed the courage.
Yeah.
So it might actually, we'll keep you guys updated. Let me show you guys what we're watching here. This is on TV. They're showing the protest in Seoul, right outside the National Assembly. Yeah. And what were you saying about the food situation?
So around there, cafe and restaurant, there's a people who wants to participate, but someone who couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So they pay at the restaurant or cafe, like pay like 10만 원, 20만 원.
Like $100, $200, whatever, to donate.
Donate, and someone go there, who's part of this, and just give them free drinks,
Right.
free food.
So basically, the protest is huge, and then there's people who are unable to come for different reasons, but are giving money to the local businesses to help support the protest. This is fantastic.
Yeah, so some
This is fantastic.
restaurant
It's huge.
cafe says, no, we have too much.
Too much protest.
Yeah.
They actually have to turn it down.
Yeah, too much money.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what they have to
Yeah,
turn it
yeah,
down. Yeah, that's really funny. So, but yeah, so if you were to participate in Korea, the protests and all the food and because that matters, or you give them the
But it's winner.
or you give the businesses money to like say leave the bathrooms open, that kind of stuff. No, this is practicality. Koreans are professional at this kind of stuff.
마무리하겠습니다. 윤석열은 감사합니다.
This is really good. I haven't seen something like this before, where they bring up different people to express, and there's a line. Everyone wants to come and say something. You've never seen this before either, this kind of thing?
Because it's small, so we can come closer to the stage.
Oh, right.
Because Gwanghwamun is too big.
Yeah, you couldn't just have everyone line up. Yeah, it's different. It's different. Yeah, this is really. That's cool. This is democracy.
Okay, so we got another update. What's going on now?
So they're not coming back.
Right, so only Yoon's party left, right?
국민의힘's not coming back. So 조국혁신당, his speaker says we are gonna pursue whatever it takes, other party.
Or they're gonna wait. But you heard something that maybe the Yoon's party, they're all in another building nearby, possibly?
Maybe they're together, so they can really leave.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right, because there's a lot of pressure to like not leave. But so it would actually take a lot of courage, just to be fair,
Sure.
if like say there's 100 people in the room, there's like 102 of them or whatever, and if you were the one person to leave, all the people are like don't leave.
Yeah.
But theoretically, they're not gonna like physically. They're not gonna grab you if we're not leaving.
Who knows? Who knows? We don't know.
Do you understand the kind of environment to where like your party says you have to go, so then you follow your boss, and then or they lock the doors so you physically can't leave for all we know.
It's
But you can get some crazy drama where they're texting for help. The rest
yeah,
of me.
so they're gonna do the whatever, they can persuade, call or text.
Yeah. So right now, basically, there's a bunch of people in another building. Maybe they want to.
They're doing with dealing their phone right now.
Yeah. So we're basically, how about this? We'll call the other people hostages. There could be hostages in the other building. We're trying to get them out to come and vote. So this is a really crazy drama
I
right
think they're gonna wait forever.
Yeah, just wait. Why not?
Yeah.
So just a quick update. We're home now. Essentially, the opposition party waited as long as they could for Yoon's party to come back and vote. Only one person came back, so there wasn't enough people for the votes. Don't have the votes today. And try again tomorrow. So this isn't over, and we'll keep updating as this develops.